There is a side of depression that I don't think people talk about enough, and that's the loneliness. Because you can be surrounded by people, you can have children running around the house, you can have 1,000 things that need doing, and somehow you can still feel completely and utterly alone. I think that's one of the strangest things about depression. It's not always that nobody is there. Sometimes it's that you don't feel able to let anybody in. You stop answering messages. You stop wanting to go out. You don't have the energy to explain how you're feeling. And eventually you realise you've gone days without really talking to anyone. And as a single mum, I think that loneliness can be even harder. Because there isn't another adult sitting beside you at the end of the day. There isn't anyone to look at and say, today was really hard. There isn't someone to share the little things with, the funny things the children did, the things that went wrong, the worries that kept you awake at night. You just carry it. And sometimes I find myself wishing that I had someone simply to ask me, how are you really doing? Not because I necessarily have an answer, but because sometimes I just want someone to notice. And the difficult thing about depression is that the more lonely you become, the harder it can be to reach out. You tell yourself people don't want to hear it. You don't want to be a burden. You don't want people to think you're constantly struggling. So you stay quiet. And then you wonder why you feel so alone. It's a horrible cycle. I've had days where I've not spoken to another adult at all. Days where I've stayed at home, done what needed to be done for the children, and then gone to bed, feeling like I haven't really existed outside of being a mum. And I think that's something I've had to learn. I'm allowed to need people too. I'm allowed to say, I'm struggling today. I'm allowed to want company. I'm allowed to miss having someone to talk to, and I'm allowed to admit that sometimes I'm lonely. It doesn't mean I'm ungrateful for my children. It doesn't mean I don't like my life. It just means I'm human. So, if you're watching this and you're feeling lonely too, please know that you're not the only one. Even if your house is noisy, even if your phone is full of contacts, even if you have people who love you, depression can make you feel like you're behind a glass wall. You can see the world going on around you, but somehow you can't quite reach it. And if that's where you are right now, I hope you can take one tiny step towards someone. Send a message, make a phone call, go for a walk where there are other people around, go sit in a coffee shop, even if you don't speak to anyone. Just remind yourself that you're still part of the world. Because I'm learning that healing isn't just about learning to be okay on my own. It's also about learning that I don't have to do everything alone. And that's something I'm still struggling with. But I'm trying, one day at a time. And if you're lonely too, then I'm glad you found me. Because for these few moments, we're not quite so alone.